Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Hope you guys are well. It's a big day. It's a really big day. Obviously, it's PlayStation Day. It's PS5 Day. If you've been following me on social media, you know it's been all over the place because I knew that my console was in the city, but I didn't have it in hand. Then I'm seeing friends of mine have theirs, and I'm like, okay, it's okay. You know, cool, they got theirs first, but yours is somewhere in the city. And then I started hearing about people not actually having their consoles delivered today at all. Some people's orders got canceled. That sucks. It is PS5 Day. If you pre-ordered back in September, you expect your console to be here on the day. And a lot of people, unfortunately, have to deal with that heartbreak. Myself, I am not included in that because my console is here at my house. It is plugged in. I have did a full unboxing with the arcade tokens, my brethren, and we got a chance to really get into details. We played the game that actually comes pre-installed in the console, which was something I've never seen Sony do. They made like a platformer type of game that actually gave you, I want to say, a tutorial of how to actually use the remote controller. You guys can go check that out on the twitch.tv/the arcade tokens channel, and I'll be uploading some clips on my social media as well. Today is a really special day because Box Lunch, like I told you guys, we've teamed up, we've partnered to be able to bring you guys something exclusive for the month of November and in the future as well. We had our Box Lunch Star Wars Trivia Night just last week, which was a lot of fun. Shout out to the 5 winners who walked away with a $50 gift card to be able to use at boxlunch.com. Today, I have a guest. His name is Albert Lawrence. His social media handle, Albert Talks. He was the guy leading us into some great conversations that we're going to get more into detail now and be able to send you guys straight to the video to check it out afterwards. So, without further ado, let me bring the homie in. Here he goes, ladies and gentlemen. I introduce you to the one, the only, the talented, the incredible, the very handsome Albert Lawrence. What it do, brother? How are you, man?
Yo, what's up, Cleo, man? I appreciate you. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for letting me kick it with you and your community. Especially like you said, this is such a major day. You had your big PS5 moment. You were talking about unboxing and. Jeez, man. So this is great.
It's a good day, man. It's a good day. Like you said earlier, we're all kind of looking for like a big something to keep us motivated and keep us happy. And we have that now, man. All the PlayStation, all the gamers out there. Xbox had their day about 2 days ago.
Yep.
And then they immediately had to get into, PR mode because there was people blowing their vape smoke in the console. They literally had to tweet, "We can't believe we have to say this. Please don't blow your vape smoke in the Xbox Series X console."
Oh,
It's
what did people think was going to happen? Did they think it was going to unlock a new character or a new level?
That's exactly what they thought. That's exactly what came to mind. They were looking for hidden Easter eggs in the console that aren't there. Okay, guys? You got your game. You didn't get your Halo, unfortunately, but that's not... Hey, don't blame us. Our PlayStation guys, we're getting off top. Of course, we have the Spider-Man video game to look forward to. Updated graphics of the Call of Duty game. Fortnite's immediately on there. We got a lot of stuff to jump into.
It's going to be a massive and a very strong end to 2020, man. That's what I'm holding out for.
Yes, absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Man, let's jump right into it, man. BL Perspectives. It is a piece that I was honored to even be called to be a part of, because one thing about Box Lunch is that their whole motto is give some, get back. Mm-hmm. And I think that's amazing. They help out the communities. They help out the local schools, the food banks as well. That's in every local area of every single store, whether it's at the mall, whether it's a standalone shop. And I always thought that was really cool. Not to mention they have some of the coolest clothing and apparel and gifts and merchandise you're ever going to find out there. If you're an anime fan, if you're an Avengers fan, if you're a Disney fan, Pixar, whatever, they definitely have something for you. Like, it goes from pop sockets to a crock pot. Like, they have it all in there. And I love that. I love that, man.
I love that Pixar crock pot, man. It's a beauty.
Yes, man. What drew you to this project, man? What made you want to be a part of BL Perspectives?
Yeah, so I got to shout out my homie, Brandy Hammonds. Now, Brandy and I, we used to work together at Warner Brothers several years ago. She was working in consumer products over there. And we just always wanted to work on different projects and whatnot together. I was working within social media. And so we would get a chance to collaborate every now and then. In fact, I ended up emceeing her wedding for her and her husband Keith. And so fast forward several years into the future, Brandy landed at Box Lunch. And this was before any of us even knew what Box Lunch was, because I believe this was before the store even launched.
Okay.
And so she started working there, and she told me, she was like, yo, I'm going to be working for this brand. They're a part of the Hot Topic family, but they've got this really strong social mission in terms of helping to feed others, but also really feeding your fandom as an adult,
Yes.
So you can, because as an adult, look, man, we have a little bit more coin to spend, hopefully, than we did when we were teens, maybe.
True.
So at Box Lunch, I love the fact that they have such premium merchandise, but also like it's premium, but it's also accessible, man. So it's like you can get yourself a solid T-shirt, but one that's of real quality, but you're not going to pay out the yin yang for it.
Yes.
So anyway, she told me all about Box Lunch before then, and then when the store opened up, I would go and I would just, like many of us, I would just stand and I would look at the wall of Funko Pops and I would just drool. I would just drool for a minute. Like I still do. I stopped by yesterday. I was just like, oh, this show makes them too now. Oh, wow,
Yeah.
And so she reached out to me earlier this year because she told me that the company had decided that they really wanted to do something strong that fed into the moment, the need for us to be discussing diversity, but not just diversity in a generic manner, something that made sense for Box Lunch, who is a retailer, who is a brand that really does focus on pop culture. Just kind of trying to figure out what could Box Lunch say in this conversation about diversity that would be authentic, dude.
Yes.
Like that would be real. Because look, you and I know that, especially like as Black Lives Matter movement started really, really growing and increasing this year, and just as other social movements became much stronger, there were a lot of brands that jumped on the bandwagon.
Yep.
I mean,
Quick.
I'm like, and maybe all with good intentions, but the optics sometimes you're like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But one of the cool things is Brandy was like, but we really want to do something for real. We want to put our money where our mouth is. And I thought, Cleo, like Box Lunch, they've already been putting their money where their mouth is, like literally, and feeding mouths with the money that people are spending within the stores. And so this series, BL Perspectives, was born out of that idea of just wanting to create a platform, not for Box Lunch to tell people what they need to be thinking about in terms of social things, but instead as an opportunity to bring others like yourself and people who really do have true experiences and very strong viewpoints to create space for people to discuss social issues, but through the lens of pop culture and just us thinking about how does pop culture impact our identities? How does it impact the way that we interact with others? What's the real strength in this? And that's how the idea came about. And that is how you became such a pivotal part of episode 2, which everybody needs to watch this one.
Yes, absolutely, man. I was going to say the first episode actually launched a week ago. It's already at 60,000 views. And the title of that episode is The Power of Pop Culture. Yeah. And the video is about an hour and 12 minutes long. And I've had the opportunity to watch the first 20 minutes of that video. Okay. And knowing how, the lane in which you guys were getting ready to talk about, I can't wait to finish it out. But knowing that was, the first step to where we ended up talking, the things that we ended up talking about on my episode, I can't wait to watch the rest of this series. Like, this is such a major thing that most people, I feel, are going to walk away with a new form or a new way of understanding themselves and, the world that we're living in. Because, you mentioned companies jumping in immediately because of Black Lives Matter, right? But I believe that the average consumer, the average person who is just on social media all day can see through the veil. We see through it. The curtain has been removed. It's now really time to not just literally put your money where your mouth is and walk away. No, put your money where your mouth is and stand in action. I think that's where we are in life, man. And I can only hope for more better things to continue to grow, continue to express, and to be able to find our voices in all of this. My episode that I'm a part of is called The Identity in Pop Culture. We had two. It was myself, you, and then I'm blanking on both names right now.
Yeah, we also had Kendra James, and Kendra, she's an editor and a writer. She's really contributed to multiple publications, just incredibly smart.
Yeah.
And then we also had Alyssa Mancow on there. And Alyssa is a licensed clinical worker, and Alyssa was just dropping all sorts of real facts. You
Yes.
know, like facts and gems. You remember, Cleo?
Yes. I got to be honest, guys. I definitely had a moment of just expressing myself, and she sat back. She had the analyzation in her eyes, and she said, "Yes, Cleo, did you just have? I could see the look in her eyes. She's like, he just had a breakthrough." And in my own mind, while we're having this discussion, simple, I had a moment of really understanding where that place came from when I expressed what I did. And you guys have to check out the episode, obviously, to see it. You will spot it, though. Alyssa Mancow was her name, yes?
Yep.
Alyssa Mancow, yes. Oh, man, that was an amazing conversation. That actually is available right now, guys. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for everyone to be able to check out. Boom, check it out right there. I just dropped it in there. My question, go ahead, brother.
Hey, like while we're talking about the conversation, you contributed so much, and I don't have to say that just because I'm on your platform right now, just because your followers are writing in the comment section. I'm just saying that for real, like you shared, and because you have a very unique perspective, being that you have been both behind the camera and on camera. You've been on sets, you've been places where I'm sure you were very comfortable because there weren't many other people who looked like you. You may have been treated in ways that perhaps everyone around you wasn't treated in. So you were mad vulnerable by opening up and sharing some of those experiences. So I really do appreciate you just like coming and bringing yourself fully to the series. It was dope.
That means a lot to me, man. I was media trained at a very young age, right? Mm-hmm. But as me and you were talking about just yesterday, that media training, people can see through that. You're not yourself. Mm-hmm. I picked up on that maybe 10 years ago. When I realized I'm better off being me. I'm thinking way too much, and I can see it when I watch myself back. I'm like, why am I having this moment where I'm really not sure how to express myself? I should be able to, when I'm around my family, my friends, I'm naturally myself. I should be able to express who I am. I had the opportunity with BL Perspectives to, like you said, share and be able to inspire others who look like me, think like me, or really haven't even maybe found their voice yet in the world. But if they find something to resonate, if I say something that resonates with them, then they know they're not alone out here.
That's right.
And that is what it's all about at the end of the day. We all kind of want to be on a team, and it's not a us versus you type of thing. But we all want to feel, feel as if we belong to a certain, we belong here. We have people who think like us and move like us. So that really does mean a lot to me. Thank you for letting me know that, brother. I'm really excited for people to check this out. The video's available now. I thought we were supposed to say tomorrow, but next thing you know, the video's here.
Popular demand, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure Box Lunch was like, yeah, you know what? Drop it right now. The episode's too fire. First episode was great, but this second episode got some heat in it as well, man.
I got to follow up with you, though, on something that you mentioned in the episode.
Yes, sir.
When we filmed the episode, it was pre-Halloween. Mm-hmm. And so at that point, you were talking about how you were planning on going as Powerline for all of your Halloween moments this year. Did you follow through?
I followed through in a major way, brother. Yes. I don't know if you've had the chance to see it. Yes, or maybe you haven't had the chance to see it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. How could I show this to you now? I would
hold on. Is it on your gram? Is it on Instagram?
It's on Instagram.
Okay,
I'm gonna send it to you right now. Hold on.
If you have a performance on here, if you're doing something like Eye to Eye or Stand Out.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, actually. That's exactly what happened, man. And I gotta give a big shout out to everyone here at Twitch, because it's because of them that we even did this.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. The hair alone.
Yeah, we went that far, bro.
Son.
Yeah, man. We went that far into detail.
What?
We did it, yes.
Oh my gosh, the trailer alone, bro, how long did it take you to do this?
So we shot it all in one day. We shot this all in one day, man. And it was my first experience, really running the full production to myself. Yeah, man, we went all the way in because here's the thing. If you were going to do Powerline, you can't half-ass it. You can't. This is a character in our brains that we've always looked at him as the top of the top.
It's true.
So I could just put the outfit on. Like, no, I needed a stage. I need the lights. I need the smoke. I need the backup dancers. I want it to look like how Powerline looked at the end of the movie.
The backup dancers, that is the extra. Like, look, I would have been impressed with the fog machine, the lights, super cool. However you projected the screen behind you, that's right. But when I saw that you actually had these backup dancers and choreography, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We went the extra step, man. I'm sorry, man. Halloween is such a big holiday for me because I really get into the spirit of it. And there were people bringing up the fact that I've been talking about doing this for 10 years. Wow. I had been speaking about wanting to do this, and I just hadn't had the opportunity yet. And it was funny. A friend of mine mentioned, like, yeah, you wouldn't have been able to do the hair thing 10 years ago because my hair was really short.
Oh, yes.
So it just had to work its way out for me to be able to have it really styled. People thought I was going to wear a wig. I was like, no wig.
That's what I thought you were going to do.
No wig. No, we had it perfected. She was on set, crimping it, swooping it all over. And there it is, bro. That is the Powerline live action. This is the very first time we've seen it at this scale.
This is so phenomenal. And it's like, the fact that you powered through and you did, and this is a time where, especially with people spending more time at home and just kind of viewing and watching more content, like we're looking for joy. We're looking for these bright spots and for these bright lights. And you went ahead and you did it.
Yeah, man. I got to give a shout out to everyone on Twitch because the opportunity came up and I expressed to them what I wanted to do, but I knew what it was going to take. And I'm like, look, if we do this, it requires a budget. I can't just go do this off whip because if we do it, then it's going to look like everyone else has done it. I really want to take this to the extra step. So I did all the logistics. I came back to my channel and I said, look, if we want to do it, here's the goal. The goal was met in a week and a half. A week and a half, the goal was set. The budget was locked in, good to go. I woke up the next day, made the phone call to the choreographer, made a phone call to the studio, made a phone call to the wardrobe designer, locked everything in, and just day by day, we was knocking it out until it was time to shoot, which we did shoot October 15th, and then we rolled it out October 30th.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Like that, okay, yeah, for everybody who's watching, I mean, like that is true production.
Yes, sir.
And honestly, like more and more of us lately have been having to figure out what's our version of just one-man band / like minimal production stuff because the studios aren't doing their thing so much right now, and or they're coming back, they're recovering. But I saw this right before jumping on that in the past 2 weeks, Cleo, at least 7 productions have suffered coronavirus outbreaks. So it's like, man, I thought we were on the comeback, like it's very exciting to see these shows and these films like pop back up. We need that. This town needs that. The industry needs that.
Yeah.
But like, dang, I didn't know that the outbreaks were still kind of popping like that on sets right now. So it looks like there might need to be some more Cleo Thomas originals.
Hey, listen, if I can make it happen, they gonna have to come talk and we're gonna figure it out because we was able to pull this off and make it look this good, during COVID. And, I knew the procedures I had to go through to even shoot this. It wasn't an easy task because I had to make sure everyone was, tested, make sure everything was good before we could even step on a set. To talk about the people who actually caught it, The Rock admitted that he and his family had to deal with Corona. Look, Robert Pattinson, Batman. Warner Brothers' whole thing is riding on his performance as Batman. And come to find out, Batman's weakness is now his immune system? Like, no, times.
It's so real. And Batman wears a mask.
Yes. Yeah.
And still conscious. It's rough out here, Cleo. I'm just saying. I'm not making light of it. I'm just saying that like nobody is immune to this thing, which is why we all have to take it so seriously.
Yes, sir, man. We got someone new recently, elected in the office, and hearing them talk about shutting the country down for like 6 weeks. Maybe that'll help. I hope it does because, hey, man, just like you stated, we love what we do. We really do, man. Like, this is what we were put on this earth to do is to entertain and to engage, and having to be separated from what we love so much, it required us to adapt. And we have. Me and you talked about it offline. We were saying how we had to figure out how to make sure that we had the things in place to be able to do the things that we love.
This is true.
If I can't be on a set and I can't audition, I still want to go figure out ways to be creative and fulfill that need. Powerline, Halloween, let's go. What'd you do for Halloween, man? Who'd you dress up as?
Yeah, man. You know what? I did not dress up for Halloween. I will tell you what I liked doing pre-coronavirus for Halloween.
Okay.
So I used to live in Burbank, and so what I would do is I would go on over. One of my friends and I, we were going down to Toluca Lake.
Okay.
And in Toluca Lake, like that neighborhood, they go ham. They
Yes.
go all out, man. And
Yes.
I'm talking about like the king size candy bars. They give you the king sizes when you come through. And it's like they just leave the buckets out there because they trust you. And I'm like, where are we, Leo? This is not exactly how I grew up, you know? So that was what we did last year, and I was highly looking forward to. People would have you in their homes because they had turned their homes into haunted
houses,
mansions and whatnot. But this year, no. Like this year, I just, I had to play it cool. I just played it chill, hung out at the crib, I believe. Nothing super eventful, but at the same time, I was just very thankful and grateful that, that we are still here, right? And that we weren't battling a thing, and that our decision to stay in was not because, we had to recover from an illness, but just like let's try to not catch this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch some TV. Oh, but you know what? I will say this. I want to say this too. Earlier, I want to say maybe a day or two before Halloween, one of my friends works for Freeform. And Freeform had this cool like drive-through Halloween situation. Did you see this? Like, yeah, so we loaded up, we got in the car, and we drove through, and you got a chance to pass through, like, the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, and Hocus Pocus, and even, like, Ghostbusters had some stuff going on out there.
Yeah.
And they made sure that as they were giving you bags of candy, it was all done, like, with a socially distanced kind of thing. So, like, a stick as a hand, like, would just, like, poke out through a hole with some candy, and you grab that through your car window.
Right.
And you just keep moving. And I was like, props for trying to figure out how to still navigate in these very strange times.
Strange times, man. No one really knows what the next step is to anything. But I got to give it to people like that, being able to adapt to it, and you still wanting to be in the the Halloween spirit, and give the kids that feeling. I feel sorry for the kids who didn't get a chance to trick or treat this year. How we grew up, because again, I knew what it was like for my mom to take me and my brother to the other side of town where the king size candy bars were. All right, that candy over there that's gonna last me until about January, birthday-ish, But yeah, man, what a time! What a time! This is a crazy time, but like you said, we got to be thankful to be here, and great to have these types of conversations like this, man. Even having this little moment here, even between me and you, brother. This is a really special thing going on in the world, bro.
And you know what? And one day, when we're all allowed to breathe the same air again, Cleo, I look forward to actually meeting you in person.
Same.
But in the meantime, like, it's wild that during this time we've been able to connect and meet with people. We were talking about this to connect and meet with people who prior to now, it may have been very difficult for our schedules to line up because you might have been traveling here, I might have been traveling there. But these days, since we all at home for the most part,
what you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? You obviously have no more books to read. You're not playing no video games. Like, yo, hop on and connect. And
hop on.
Yeah, man. So many opportunities I feel have come from this. It has changed the landscape of our business for sure. Just regular people being able to meet, like, yo, this virtual dating now just through Zoom chats and people. Yo, I'll post. I did put out a shout out to a girl. I was like, hey, can I take you on a Zoom date? Like, I'll Postmates you the food, and then I'll have the same food at my house, and then we'll Zoom date like that, and then we'll have dinner like that. I did put that out there. I propositioned somebody like that. The date didn't happen, but...
Oh, no, hold on. I hope that you don't mind. Can I borrow that? Because...
All you, brother.
That's brilliant. Like,
all you.
You found a way to still cover the meal and really create a dating environment and atmosphere without... That is dope.
Come on now.
I'm into it. I'm very into it.
Come on now. We still trying to play it safe. You taking her into consideration as well. Hey, it's okay. Get dolled up. You don't even have to wear the heels. You can just up top the dress. You good. You comfortable.
Because nobody knows what's going on below.
No one does.
You can be in your flip flops. It's all good. Just your sock. This is brilliant, man. No, like, and the reason that this is hitting home so much for me right now is because just yesterday, like, kind of got into the mix about, like, basically I'm about to have my very first Zoom date.
Okay.
I'm getting back into the dating pool for the first time in a minute.
In a long time. Okay.
Because again, like I said, 2020, some things happened in 2020, Cleo.
Understood, brother. Understood. That's just how it is. That's how it goes.
That's how it happened. So we're gonna try this. But I was trying to think, like, but how do we make it not feel like a Zoom business call, like, where you got to be on and and that kind of thing. But I think that you just hit the nail on the head.
Yes.
Let's coordinate the food situation.
Yes.
And I can pick that up.
There you go. Postmates the food there. Boom. She sat down. Y'all sitting, eat, and chat. Very simple. I love it. I'm going to ask you how it went. I'm going to reach out to you and ask you how'd it go.
Please do. And by the way, now that you have shared this publicly, you're going to end up probably getting a whole bunch of DMs being like, yo, Cleo, I'm doing it.
Yep. That's going to happen. That is. And then I got to figure out, do we even like the same food? Are you in the Beyond Meat thing? Are you vegan? Listen, I can't order KFC and Dave's Hot Chicken and then expect, no, it doesn't work like that. You don't want a salad through Postmates. I know you don't. But hey, so be it. This is just where it's at.
It's what are your folks just said? She turned down free food.
Who turns down free food? That's the biggest play. Hey, you could have just took the day for the free food and been like, oh, the signal messed up. Bloom, drop the phone. That's it.
Come on, she would not have been the first.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. If you don't get the response, you leave it be. But I made sure to put the precursor though. I put the precursor. Okay. I said, if I'm not your type, that's okay. You don't need to you don't have to let me know. It's fine. But I would like to take you out on a Zoom date. Let me Postmate you. I put the precursor there. Obviously, I'm not your type. No biggie. No harm, no foul.
And bravo to you, because see, you know what? This is what chivalry looks like in 2020. You know what I'm saying? These are the new rules of the game. You're writing them now.
Yes, the game has changed in a sense, but you gotta keep. Come on, we gotta keep that there. We gentlemen out here. When we dress up, put that suit on, we dapper. Come on now.
Absolutely.
Come on, you can't be all the way savage.
Because you can't be all the way savage.
No.
I mean, a little, but you can't be all the way. No. You know, because like I think too about how so much of chivalry pre this involves some sort of physical contact, right? So like you're pulling out a chair, you're holding a door, you're putting a jacket on the person, you know, and all of that. And nowadays, like if I stand and I'm like holding the door open for someone, sometimes like I feel like I'm offending them because they're like, sir, just keep going through because you're gonna be too close to me if I pass through.
There it is.
The door. And
there it is.
Yeah, you just gotta view it with a different mindset. But I love the way that you did it right there. I'm into that.
I'm going to hit you and ask you about how this went, brother. By all means, please use it.
Hold me accountable. Hold me accountable. Somebody is over here talking about sends eggplant emoji, sends eggplant parmigiana. Like, forget I love it.
Yo, y'all gotta chill, man. We got a guest in here. Relax. Jeez, man. So many people have ended up hitting the Box Lunch website up, man, since I first announced this partnership with them, man. It's been a lot of fun. We've had Star Wars Trivia Night. We're getting ready to have a Pixar Trivia Night coming up very soon. Of course, we have the BL Perspectives episode that just dropped today. Are you able to share any more information about the upcoming episodes of BL Perspective as far as any other guests?
I will say I'm not going to share the guests just yet, but I'll share one of the topics that I'm super excited about. We're going to be talking about appropriation versus appreciation when it comes to culture. And that topic, like that one just like jumped out to me because I was like, oh shoot, this is heavy because just honestly, sometimes like I don't have a perfect radar in terms of like determining what is appropriate versus like what is not appropriate, what is like truly honoring a culture versus what is just ripping off a culture for personal gain, you know. And so to bring some folks together that have experience within that field, I am just so looking forward to tapping their brains because Cleo, that's not very easy, right? So because
it's not.
Thinking about like is it okay for someone who is not of Asian descent to dress as Mulan, excuse me, for Halloween? My guess, I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. So okay, so that seems obvious to me. So then, at what point is donning a kimono seen as appropriation?
Right.
You know, and is it ever not okay? And if it is, and who gets to decide, right? Like, who gets to say this is okay versus this is not okay?
Yeah. I'm really excited about this episode because you bringing this up reminds me of when the film Moana had just came out, right? And one of the Halloween costumes that year was people dressing up as Maui, even the little kids. And the little kid's outfit for Maui included a wig and a one-piece jumpsuit, but it had his tribal tattoos on it. Yeah. And they found that as offensive to the culture because, that means so much to them. It's telling their story about them as an individual. So even that moment, I didn't know how to feel. I'm like, yo, if my son wanted to dress up as Maui, but we don't come from that descent, but he loves the movie, will I get publicly attacked and this, that, and the other because my son loves the movie? Like, how does that work?
That's what I don't know. Like, that's the thing. And it's wild because I feel like you and I were both on the same page in terms of, like, we didn't. I would have walked past that. In fact, I'm pretty sure I walked past that costume multiple times.
Yeah.
And in stores, and it never hit me as something that could be offensive. And yet, once people did voice that it was a problem, I didn't say no, this isn't a problem. What do you mean? You guys are like, you're taking this too seriously. No. Like, I acknowledge that. Oh, okay. Well, you said this is a problem. This must be a problem. I'm now very curious about, like, how do we continue to move on and learn what's going to be a problem before it's already done, right? So,
absolutely.
Like, is there a way to prevent it? Are there some ground rules? Is there a handbook? I feel like we're writing the handbook now, Cleo, which is why it's so complex, but also why it's incredibly fascinating. And just because it's complex, man, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't try to work on it and figure it out.
Absolutely. I agree with you saying that we are now writing the book. And these are the conversations that need to happen in order for this book to be written to help us move forward and help the next generation deal with it as well. Because it was years where we couldn't have an open line of communication. It wasn't like this. Like, the world has shrunk so much because of social media, the internet. Now you can express your feeling, I can express mine. Hopefully we don't get into a back and forth and you call my mama a name, I call your mama a name, then it's war, then it's all gloves are off. We're going to hope it never gets to that. But we're getting to that place, man. And I think that's going to be a really interesting episode. So I'm really excited to actually watch that one as well, man. And everyone watching, like I said, the second episode of the BL Perspectives just came out today. It is available on YouTube. I'm going to drop the link in the chat again for you guys to go check out. Please go subscribe to the Box Lunch YouTube channel as well. And how many episodes are going to be total for BL Perspectives? Can you tell me that?
So for this first season, there are going to be 4 episodes.
Season. You know how great that sounds?
Season. Look, I ain't been promised nothing. We're just going to speak it into existence. Like, just for the first season.
The first season. Bro, we ain't even in pilot mode. There ain't no pilot. We done been picked up. We got seasons. They don't know.
7 seasons and a movie.
Oh.
Let's do it.
All conversation and real topics. Just let it roll. Let it roll. Keep it rolling.
We're going to talk about everything. So many things to discuss. But yeah, it really is a phenomenal time to be having these conversations. And like you said, honestly, like, I don't know if these conversations would have been happening in a digital format had we not been pushed to actually stay home, right? Like,
right.
I'm like, maybe these would have been physical things. Maybe we would have been trying to coordinate times and whatnot. But just the fact that this is our reality, and the fact that Box Lunch was like, well, but still, like, we're gonna do this anyway, even though we're not gonna be doing physical production, in the standard way. Like, let's get this, because it's not as important necessarily that we're all sitting in the exact same room.
Right.
What's important is that we're getting a chance to hear each other's voices and that we are listening.
Yes,
and
sir.
You, my friend, like, clearly in your following that you built up here, I'm sure that they agree, but like, you have stories to share, you speak, but you also listen.
Yes, sir.
And listening is something that I think sometimes is a little underrated. And we could all stand to do a bit more of that. So thank you for sharing, but like, for real, also thank you for listening.
Yes, sir, man. God gave me big ears for a reason. So I use those first and foremost.
Fan club, yeah.
Yeah, they're there. They're there. They ain't going nowhere. I've told this story before, a true story. There was an agent when I was a kid who told my mom that she should consider getting my ears surgically pinned back.
No.
That happened when I was about 5 or 6 years old, right? A week later, I auditioned for a show that was on the CBS network called Kids Say the Darndest Things, right? The host at the time ended up making his promo run, and he went to Oprah. The tape that he brought to Oprah to share was my clip in that show that was specifically based around my ears. When I tell you that agent called back with the most apologetic, I cannot believe that, I am so sorry. We think it's amazing. You know what they gonna say. He made it to Oprah.
Oh God.
Yo, crazy story. True story, man. True story.
That is, man.
Yeah, man.
Look, and here's the thing. Like, I know that, look, the agent probably, like, was so embarrassed after that.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, look, we all make mistakes. We all do wrong. But I hope that you pick that up and that you learn from it. And don't try to get the next child with large ears to have to shave them, or like pin them back. Or what? Man, it's these oddities that make us who we are. They make us special.
Yes, sir.
And for you, they make you money. So this is great.
Listen, you see what I'm saying? Like, listen, they flap. They big, they listen. What's the famous words that people say? Is like people are listening to respond and not to learn. Is that that's really where, when you just gave me the compliment about listening, that's where it stems from with me. I've found it sometimes people think that I'm not paying attention because I'm not talking. And I'm like, no, I'm listening to everything. Because I got to know all information before I ever speak on anything. I really want to get people's voices, get people's views on situations. So that really means a lot to me that you picked that up about me, man. Man, Albert, you've been doing this quite some time, brother. You know what you're doing. You be picking it up. You on your game.
I only got one more thing. I just got one more thing to say to you in terms of listening, because I feel like maybe part of where you honed that skill was as being an actor, right? Because when you're acting, you're taught to, even if you know what the next line is from the next person, you need to still listen. You need to still be in character so that you're in the scene, because then there still leaves some room for discovery. Because if you're just there, just reciting line, but you're not listening to the emotion and the vibe of what you're getting back from another person, then it's dry. It sucks.
It's robotic.
It's not great.
It's robotic. And 100% right. I look at lines and scenes in a script as conversations happening. That's when I'm in this scene, this is a conversation between myself and one other person or several other people. But this is a conversation. I, in a sense, can't predict what that line is going to be, what that line is going to be. I remember being a kid and I was on a stage play and I saw my co-star and he's an adult. He was mouthing my lines, and I thought to myself, I'm like, he's doing that to try to make me do it, but I'm not gonna do that because I know that's wrong. But I didn't say anything, so I ended up going to the director and telling him, as far as what was happening, and he looked at me, you a little crazy. Next day we have rehearsals. The guy wasn't doing it anymore.
Oh wow!
I think he tried because maybe he expected me to do it as a kid. But no, you don't. This is a conversational piece happening here. And you're right. That is where the skill is honed from. 100%, man. Albert talks on social media, ladies and gentlemen. You follow that man. That man comes with a whole lot of history. And he be knowing what he's talking about. He be knowing what he's talking about.
I appreciate you. And again, I'll just say thank you for sharing your platform with me tonight. And especially for us to talk about BL perspectives. Everybody on here is clearly already a Cleo Thomas fan. So if you want an additional hour plus of Cleo, doing Cleo, being Cleo, but also like listening as Cleo, I mean, you got to check out this episode 2 that's up right now.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, guys. Please head over to the YouTube channel. I just dropped the link in all chats again. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on Facebook, the link is right there. Simple click over. Here, if you're going to stay here and watch me a little bit longer, cool. Just make sure you like the video automatically.
Love that.
Just go ahead and hit the thumbs up, but also make sure you save it to your watch later. That way it stays at the top of the algorithm, and every time you set on the YouTube, it'll be right there for you to check out. And share it as well. Could I ask everyone for a favor right now if you're watching? Obviously, you're here, you're watching. If you could share the link to this actual stream, that way when it tweets out, it's going to make sure to tag Albert's social media. It's going to tag at Box Lunch's social media as well. That way they can see that, hey, we were heavy in here. This was a lot of folks watching and enjoying this stream, being able to promote the BL Perspectives, man. Albert, you are without a doubt, man. I'm surprised we have not run into each other in this city, brother.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that we haven't. Honestly, this is one of the true gifts of the strange time that we're living, is that we get to connect with this. And I need to join in and somehow try to compete during your Pixar trivia night, because I take my Pixar seriously. You see, when you mentioned that crock pot, I already knew. I already know what you were talking about, man. I didn't seen it.
Yeah. Albert, I would love to have you here, a part of the trivia night for Pixar. It's a lot of fun. Our trivia nights are crazy. It's about 30 questions. Really easy to play. You sign on right from your phone. You're watching live. It's multiple choice. It's really, really fun. Absolutely, man. Pixar fan as well. Albert, man. Favorite Pixar movie of all time?
Oh my gosh, of all time, it's funny because it's going to be Soul, and I haven't even seen it yet, but it's going to be Soul.
Okay, okay, for sure. I get it. I get that.
I was just gonna say that. But in terms of what I've already seen so far, I'm gonna roll with Finding Nemo.
Man.
Yeah, just like Dory was great too.
Yeah.
But Nemo, like, there's something about like that father-son bond. I lose it. It's and because honestly, haven't we all been Nemo at some point in our lives? Haven't we all been a little hard-headed and like with our one like odd fin, just kind of like still gotten in more trouble than what we were supposed to?
Mm-hmm.
And thank God for people who come as our saviors and whatnot and help to bring us on back. So,
yeah, man. Dad was there to come and save him. They told him, don't touch the butt. He touched the butt. Don't touch the butt.
This one.
Love that movie, man. Finding Nemo was on heavy replay on my house because my little brother at that time maybe had been 3 or 4, and he loved that movie. We watched it over and over and over again for that one. And then I remember it being as far as when it's a syndication, as far as before, of course, the Disney Plus streaming platform, which just celebrated its year anniversary.
1 year, baby.
It's 1 year anniversary. They sent me something to show the people. Albert, talk to the people really quick. I'm gonna go grab.
Oh my gosh! So Cleo got some swag that he's about to come show us regarding Disney Plus. I will say I was at D23 Expo. I was working on the Disney Plus stage last summer, when they were, announcing all sorts of stuff about Disney Plus and preparing for the launch. So I am thrilled that it dropped. I'm thrilled that it's been doing so well.
Right.
And Cleo got something.
Yes, I do. This was sent to me from Disney Plus to say, one, thank you for supporting the streaming platform, being a part of the streaming platform. It's kind of cool to have like 2 projects of yours on the streaming platform, but then be able to be thanked as a fan as well. You know what I mean? Like it's 2 sides of the same coin for me. But they sent me a Mandalorian. Let me see if it'll focus out for the people in the stream. Let me see. I think Albert, you can see it before they can. Boom.
Now I can see. Oh yes, yeah. Oh, look at Mando right there. That Mando profile.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
With Baby Yoda.
Oh my gosh, the child is just like hanging in the cut.
Yes, man.
Oh my goodness.
This is it says 1 year anniversary. I know you guys are having a hard time seeing it on the stream because it's trying to focus out, but yeah, there it is. Boom.
Cleo,
oh, there it is. Perfect. They can
I'm
see it
about
now.
to start beefing. Where is my
This is a pin.
I signed up for 3 years.
I thank them for sending me this. This is really cool, and I love having it. Says happy Disney Plus anniversary from your friends at Disney Plus. You guys are incredible.
Wonderful.
Love you guys.
Disney looks out, man.
Albert, they got to get us a show.
Can we do this?
They got to give us a show, man.
This was the pilot, right?
Right here. Right here. Let us just run this. We'll do the trivia nights. We'll interview the guests. We'll go and look at Easter eggs from all the films. We love this stuff anyway.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, brother. Albert, man. Thank you so much for pulling up, man.
Appreciate you so much, man.
Let them know where to find you on our social platforms, please.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm at Albert Talks on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube even. So yeah, like hit me up. Let's talk, y'all. Let's hang out. And Cleo, thank you so much for being my newest friend. This is This is good.
I like this, brother. I like you, brother. This was dope. This was definitely a great thing. You said a blessing from COVID. I'm surprised we never ran into each other in the city, but the fact that we were able to connect over something like BL Perspectives, a really in-depth talk that I'm really, really excited for people to be able to go check out, especially the second episode, and moving on to the rest of the 2 throughout the season. Yep. 1, because there will be more.
Oh, amen. Again.
There will be more seasons of BL Perspectives. The people demand it. The people want it. It's going to happen. Brandy, make it happen, baby girl. We want it.
And, yeah, shout out to Brandy. Shout out to Sabrina. Shout out to Rusty. Shout out to Durant,
Emma.
to the entire team. Yes. Everybody, y'all have put so much work into this. And we're just trying to do your thoughts some justice. So appreciate you. And Cleo, I wish you, and you don't even need this wish, but I'm just going to throw it out there to be polite. But like, I wish you much continued success. Keep on just crushing the game, killing it, and making your own rules and standing out and seeing people eye to eye.
He's too good. He's too good. You take note. You figure out how to make it all wrap up like that. Wrap it up with a bow on top. It ain't even Christmas yet. Well done, Albert. Well done, sir. I will connect with you offline, sir.
Let's do this. All right, Cleo.
All right, brother. Peace out, man. My man Albert Lawrence ain't no joke. He is no joke, man. That was beautiful. He wrapped that up with a bow. Jeez. Oh, man. Oh, that was so much fun, man. So much fun. Big shout out to Albert Lawrence. Incredible guy in the city of Los Angeles. You know, it's the industry's so small. I thought me and this guy would have met by now, but as soon as we started talking, man, it just felt like I've known this guy for quite some time. So I think we kind of we see the business and see this world out of the same, looking glass. So shout out to him, man. Make sure you guys follow him on all social media platforms, Albert Talks, and please, 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 please go and check out the BL Perspectives series that is available on the Box Lunch YouTube channel. I put the link in the chat a few times. I'm gonna throw it in there one more time. A big shout out to Big Jess Renee coming through with the 10 gifted subs. I highly appreciate it. Thank you. Wow, man. So what'd you guys think? What'd you guys think about this overall experience? I've had a few guests on my stream before, but this is something that was coming from a different place, especially since we had something to show you guys. This was a guest of mine where we had a project, and this was something for you guys to go and view on your own time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. I really do. The PS5 is here. I'm looking at it, and I don't even know what to do with it right now. I really don't. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should, I don't have a game set up to play in it. I got to do a whole thing about that. So I'll probably set it up for us to be able to play soon. Tomorrow, very important actually, let me go ahead and say this. Usually our streams are Fridays and Saturdays for the weekend, and then Sundays we do OS. Tomorrow, drum roll please, it is my mom's birthday. It is Lady Rock's birthday tomorrow. So I will be spending time with my family. That's most important. So tomorrow I'll be with the family. So unfortunately, but for a great reason, no stream tomorrow because it's my mama's birthday and I love her so much and we all love her so much. So we're going to be spending time with her, taking care of her, giving her a great big birthday bash that she deserves. Quarantined, actually, so it won't be big. I'm saying big, but it's really just going to be us. And that's all that it is. That's all that it should be at this time. So my mama's birthday is tomorrow. Saturday, I got a few things going on as well. But thank you, Baltimore. Thank you so much for the butterscotch biddies. I can turn the notifications back on now. I didn't want them ringing off in his ear just while he was talking, because he was that man. Yeah, Albert, you are, sir. I am for sure. Just know 0 to 100 real quick. The pen on deck. So just know I'm taking notes, brother. I'm like, okay, bet that's how you. And then by the end of that's how you do it. Got you. Okay, I see you, brother. Yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for everything. Emmers just resubscribed, tier 1. Highly appreciate it. Has everyone resubscribed? Is there anyone in this channel right now watching in the chat who originally subscribed with the Amazon Prime? and maybe has not resubscribed yet. I'm very curious. We'll see. I mean, while I got y'all here, I can kind of just maybe a little bit of the y'all want to play a little? Y'all want to see what the PlayStation experience is like?
Real quick.
Y'all want to see what the PlayStation experience is like? All right. Okay, I'm gonna, ladies and gentlemen, this is your PS5. Here we are. I don't even have my actual,
0 to 100, real quick.
I don't even have my actual profile on this thing yet. This remote controller, though. Okay, so we were playing a little bit of this game earlier. This is Astro's Playroom. He's a little Wally-looking character. Hold it. You just take your. Oh wait. It should. I hope it didn't. I hope it's not gonna start me over. I definitely did a lot.
0 to 100, real quick.
I did a lot during our arcade token stream. I hope it's not about to start me over. Aha! Continue. We should be fine. Hey! He's adorable. All right. Okay, cool. So we're still in play. We got a lot. We got a lot to do. I'm going back. What the? Interesting. Is he waving at me?
0 to 100, real quick.
Very loud. Very loud in the headphones. Okay, I'm gonna go to. I want to go here. Let's go back to the Springs thing really quick. I like him. I think he's adorable. I can change my thing now, right? Mod, if there's a moderator in the chat, can you please change the game to this Astros thing if it's available? I'm telling you, this remote controller feels so different. So different. Ah! It's like its own little Mario. Boom. Coins. 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 Huh. You guys can't hear the game, can you? I wonder why that is. Let me see. You guys should have been able to hear it. Boom.
0 to 100.
Is this, what did the PS5 do? What did the PS5 do? Okay, let's see if that helps. What's up, Kadima?
Did it work?
Did what work?
Game audio?
Game audio.
Is it coming through or no?
I do not see it. Actually,
Okay.
let me. Yeah, I'm moving stuff around. I'm not seeing anything.
Okay, that's fine. It's coming through your headphones, all right?
It is, yes.
All right. Yeah, now I can go to the settings of the PS5. Go ahead and flip me over. I'm trying to see. You gotta change something real quick.
Oh, okay. I was like, what did I do? All right, so go to settings.
Yep, go to settings. Let's see what they did this year.
Okay, here's sound. Output device.
You can switch that to yeah.
To that?
HDMI. Yep.
And there it is.
Okay, but can you still hear it in your headphones?
Yes, I can.
All right, and that's why I told you I set it up. It's still flawless. It's still working.
Still working. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother's a genius. All right, appreciate it, brother. Well, there it is. Kadeem fixed it for you guys. He ain't even in the building. He fixed it. I don't like what I'm hearing. I think I switched something on my part. I shouldn't have fixed this. It's supposed to be that. There we go. That's better. Team never lost. He's adorable. He has a little cape on. This guy is the truth. Hey, get away from me. Watch out, watch out. Walk up on me. What the hell's wrong with you? You don't know me. Oh. Boom. Take care of little him. Get away from me. Ooh. Oh, we got a new artifact. It is the PSI camera. And the cool thing about, you know, when you find something is being able to look at it, but like with your remote controller. Like, look how it's rotating with my remote. This is so crazy. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, get me out of here. Ready to go. All right, so we got that out the way. Ooh, what's going on over here? What you guys doing over here? Hey, I see you guys. What are you guys doing? You guys filming? Wow. What game are they mimicking? Anyone know? Does anyone know what game? Oh, I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. I wonder what game they're playing. If this guy comes in a Funko Pop or a figurine, I'm buying him. I don't care. I need him. He's adorable. He's oh. You thought you were gonna get me, punk? Got you. What's that? I need this guy. Is that a? Yeah, that is up there. Shit. Come here. Got him. All right. What we got going on over here? I feel like there's something. Oh yes. Yes, I knew it. Got it. A lot of jigsaw pieces, yeah. Here. Alright, what else we got going on? A man in the boat by himself? Oh no, you got a little friend with him. Did he just look at me and look away from me? This is giving me. Did he just wave to the camera? When you put the camera, he's waving! I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. Yeah, this is the God of War Easter egg. He went to sleep. Oh, he's up now. This is the God of War Easter egg for sure. He has the axe, and then the camera's right there, and here's the kids. Yeah, this is the God of War Easter egg for sure. It's Kratos. Excuse me. Okay. Y'all just gonna be over here kicking it? Hold that. What's going on here? Another artifact? The DualShock PlayStation 3 controller, aka the controller Kadeem has many of, but doesn't know. Well, he actually does know which ones are counterfeit. The ones that he bought, some of them that he bought don't work accordingly. But yeah, these remote controllers are actually really hard to find according to Kadeem. Like an actual authentic one is really hard to find, or they're just stupid expensive. But shout out to Kadeem, he has a few of them. All right, we're gonna keep it going a little bit. Y'all turned up over here partying. I see you. Got something over here hidden. What's this? Woo. All the little PlayStation coins. Excuse me. Get up. Got that. Going this way. What up? What y'all doing over here? Aww. Aww. No. He loves me not. Aww. I wonder what that's about. What's that about? What are you, she wants me nodding about? Hey. Baltimore, what's going on?
Master Real Slick. Thank you, K-Bye.
Lil Slick? Is his name Lil Slick? I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at him being called Lil Slick. Boom! I'll take that. Okay, so we're back in here now. We got through here the first time, but there's definitely other stuff to find. We found 3 artifacts in here now, so there's got to be another one. Okay, let me go this way last time. See what's over here. Oh, there's stuff over here. What's the lore on these characters, man? Whatever the lore is, we need more of it. I need more lore on this character. I think he's amazing. Gonna zip it up. Like a hot dress on a Friday night. She needs you to zip it up for her. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Hold it. Boom! Right angle on it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on. I had that. I had that. Don't play with me. Damn it. Bloop. Boom! Good job. How the hell am I supposed to get down? Okay, we're gonna try this one again. Oh, please, come on, you're better than that. Here. 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 Straight up. No? Ah, nothing there, okay. So let's do... Okay, do you guys think I can make this one? Oh, of course I can. Yeah, there we go. You got it. Aha! No, it's not there. Going up. Going up. I made that one. Oh, this is where I found the other artifact. Yeah, we know it's not there. We know it's not there. Come back up. Great. Hold it. 1 minute. Love it. Okay, this is the furthest I think I'm going. Oh no. Little Slick. Y'all named him Little Slick. If a toy comes out, I'm buying him. I don't care. I don't care how many toys I already got. I need one of Little Slick. No, why would I do that? Here we go. Focus. Slight bounce. There we go. Boom. It's gonna go up. We're gonna go this way. Boom. Let's ride this out. Ha! They're on the PS3 in the back playing. You can see it. It's the older model. The first. What is this? Hey! Okay. Cooling springs. Frozen food. Okay. Little guy. What's up? What's up? What? Hold that. Alright, dragging it. Boom. Okay. Alright, anything else? Alright, still going through here. Alright, made it to a little new area. There's penguinos! Ladies and gentlemen, Icy Penguino. We made it to the icy. Oh, I just ruined your. Oh, I'm sorry. He was making a little igloo. And I ruined it. I am so sorry. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that at all. Get that. Okay, I see y'all with the secret little things that make noises. Aha! We got all the artifacts. We found all of the artifacts in a level. This is the PS Move navigation controller. I never had this, but this is kind of cool to see. Wow. I love the fact that as I'm rotating the controller, it's rotating a controller. That's some Inception stuff right there. Okay, so we're through with that as far as finding the artifacts, I think, right? Let me look. Oh no, this opened up a new world. What? This opened up a whole new world. I thought it was still in the same place, guys. He's figure skating! He's doing a triple plus. Oh my god, I was figure skating. Oh. Why am I so happy to figure skate? He was figure skating. Come here. Boom. Get him out of here. Boom. Dog, this is ridiculously beautiful and fun at the same time. This is no different from like anything else though. You know what I mean? Like platformer wise. Like there's games like there's a Mario game like this for sure. I don't know what about this is more appealing to me, but oh no, come back. There we go. Okay. Got him. Whoop. No! Flea almost had it. I froze him. No! Try it again. Get away from me. Wanna go down. Got it. You thought. Come here. Boom. Oh no! This is so much fun. I don't know why. I don't want to deal with none of y'all. Watch out. Not dealing with you either. Okay, so I know now that I can't just jump over you. You demand to be seen. I understand. I will find a way around you though. I'm not gonna deal with these guys. I'm gonna deal with you. Ah! Get away from me. Alright, so we got our first look. It's not working. I don't know. I don't know. Oh! Oh, I had to hit the button to turn the microphone on, so it did work. What? Ridiculous. Re-damn ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Oh! No, I missed it playing with y'all. I'm gonna come back and get that. So take me back to the front? Oh no, this is something different. Yeah. Keep it up. Oh, we're back in this. Nice. Come on, get there. Thanks Fall Guys for this. Fall Guys definitely gets a little appreciation for making me more of a platformer. Because Kadeem was definitely the platformer between the two of us. Oh no! I'm frozen. Okay. Guys, as much as I want to continue playing, I actually have to go take care of something. I wonder It's 6:13. Would you guys be open? Is it 6:13? Oh, wait, no. What the hell? This thing is way off. It's 7:30. Jesus Christ. Would you guys maybe be open to me coming back on around like 9 o'clock? Maybe? Check in the chat. Okay. I'll come on. I will sign back onto this around 9 o'clock. I'll see you guys then. Cool? I'll see you guys around 9 o'clock. And by that time, I'll be able to kind of make some transitions happen as far as my actual profile on this. But then I'm going to have to do a lot of this stuff. Well, you know what? I don't even care. I'm having too much fun. I'll get my profile on here and then be able to go back and get all these coins and these artifacts on my actual Cleo Thomas profile on the actual console. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in just a few. I'll see you guys in about 2 hours. And I hope to have each and every single one of you guys back here. Thank you so much to Albert Lawrence for pulling up. Albert talks on all social media platforms to talk about BL Perspectives. In the meantime, why don't you guys go check out the BL Perspectives episode that I'm on. Here's the link right here. I'm putting it back in the chat for you guys to check out. Go enjoy it. And I will see you guys in about 2 hours. Bye, guys.